Welcome back to Ithaca BJJ. Today, we dive into a tale as old as time itself. The father passing down not just techniques, but a mindset, a discipline, and a legacy. But this time, the tables are turning. You're about to see Professor Vicente Sr., the seasoned black belt and the owner and operator of Kugtar MMA in Salinas, California, go head-to-head with his son, Vicente Jr., VJ, who's quickly rising through the ranks as a purple belt. And stick around to the end for a very special moment between father and son. This is a little bit of what Professor Vicente shared with us as he visited us from California. Professor Matt asked him to take over the class, and he showed us some pretty awesome attacks from the closed guard. But that's not the story for today. Today, it's all about the father-son battle. Before we dive into the match, let's take a look at Vicente. Notice here how he has this grip. And then he has another grip here. And Professor Matt has his own grip. Now Professor Matt goes to pass that guard, but that lapel grip prevents it. And he also has his foot up on Professor Matt's shoulder. So notice here how he has his foot blocking that backstep of Professor Matt. Professor Matt has a pretty good grip on that pant leg, but VJ has his own grip. And look at the look on this guy's face. You ever go to the tournaments and you see the people who are angry or they have that super intense look on their faces, but the most dangerous person is the one with that cerebral expression. Just like what VJ has here. He sits there calmly and goes for the attack when he sees the opening. Folks, this is a dangerous purple belt. And now, for the high-octane youth versus the slow boil of the old sage. Father versus son. Let's get busy. Now here's something we haven't seen in our gym before. Watch this. Now that's sick. That was awesome. That cartwheel guard pass that VJ did. I was not expecting that. Now notice here how Professor Vicente uses that top arm, and he has a good grip there on the pant leg, and he uses that to reestablish his half guard, something we've seen in some of our technique videos from just a couple of weeks ago. Notice how Professor Vicente keeps VJ nice and close, preventing explosive movement. And there it is. This is some of what we worked on that evening. But VJ is smart and gets his hand out of there. But notice here this grip on the sleeve and around the back. And just as VJ was about to go for a ride, he gets that arm out to prevent the sweep. Nice job. And that right there, just looking at that, made my back hurt. I hate being stacked like that. Notice here again, I think we see an omoplata coming. But VJ snips it out very nicely. Now watch this, folks. This is slick. VJ does a great job going for that mount, but did you see that? Professor Vicente grabs that leg and traps him in the half guard. Folks, that's just old school fundamentals. And notice his arm. Notice how high it is up on VJ's back. That prevents VJ from getting a good underhook. Again, good grips and keeping them close, something we talk about a lot on this channel. And here we go, right back to full guard and back to a familiar attack sequence. And some of the stuff he showed that evening is stuff I've been struggling with for a long time, so I really appreciate this visit. But VJ gets himself a little bit of space here, and watch him go. This kid is slick. Now you think he's about to give up his back, but see that? He has that leg, so that helps prevent that. But just in case, he's going to rotate around to limit that back exposure. Now watch this. Professor Vicente goes for that sweep, but VJ does a great job basing out. And here it comes, folks. The grand finale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the submission. Did you see it? What was it? If you think you know what it is, pause the video and tell us in the comments. I had to watch a couple of times. Right there. It's a sneaky knee bar. So for all you young cubs out there who think they're ready to take over the reins, always remember, even an old lion has sharp teeth. Now we made this video a little bit dramatic just to make it a bit more entertaining, but there should be absolutely no doubt that there's nothing but love and respect between this father and son. Thanks again for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.